If you read the topic of this video and you had to quickly Google who is Vivica Fox, you aren't alone. But if you had to Google Kevin Samuels, I would ask you if you lived under a rock. Karma can be defined as good or bad luck gotten as a result of one's actions and experiences. Some people believe in karma while other people believe it is nothing but a sham. Well, it doesn't matter what I believe in or you believe in. Vivica A. Fox believes in it, and she believes it to be the reason Kevin Samuels died. Before you get confused, let us talk a bit about Vivica and Kevin. Vivica Fox is an American actress, producer, and television host. She is best known for her role in the film Independence Day and also for dating celebrity 50 Cent. Vivica Fox and 50 Cent dated for a while, and even after their public breakup, Vivica claimed 50 Cent was and is still the love of her life, addressing him as a loving and generous man. On the other hand, Kevin Samuels was a 56-year-old YouTuber, image consultant, dating expert, some people would argue with that, life coach, and social media influencer. What a portfolio, I must add. Kevin Samuels was famous for his controversial and misogynistic dating advice. He rose to popularity in 2021 for his berating and long lectures. Kevin Samuels was famous for his constant berating comments against the black women, and his advice was likened to chewing glass. Talk about toxicity and misogyny. Kevin Samuels would have been mentioned multiple times by various women. Black women weren't his only target, as he also made snide remarks against the modern woman who boasted of their numerous degrees and certifications, work, and independence. In short, Kevin was said to have been toxic, problematic, and gender biased. But this didn't stop women from clamoring for his show. Women rushed to listen to his podcast and watch his YouTube channel. Some of them did this in the hopes of putting Kevin, who spewed all these talks in a very calm voice and clean suit, in his place. His controversial and misogynistic view earned him a lot of hate, which is why when the news of his sudden death filled the internet, Kevin Samuels lacked sympathizers, and a lot of people actually celebrated his death. This proves the point of living well while on Earth, especially when you have as much influence as Kevin had on the internet. But what really happened to Kevin Samuels? How did this controversial man die? Kevin Samuels was reported to have been with a woman before he died. Reports state that Kevin had complained of chest pain to the lady he was with in the morning after spending the night with her. Some reports claim Kevin died of cardiac arrest, although there has been no official report regarding the cause of his death. His mom confirmed the death of her son Kevin. Kevin's mom states that she heard about her son's death firstly online and had not been notified at that time. In her own words, "That was a terrible thing for social media to put that out. I didn't even know. I hadn't even been notified," she told NBC News on Friday. "All I'm doing is requesting that people pray for us." Despite Kevin's mom's wishes, most people have taken to the internet to condemn and ridicule the dead YouTuber and dating expert. The internet has been filled with numerous hate comments against Kevin. These comments were fueled by the comments he made while alive. He was infamously known for calling 35-year-old women leftovers. In his words, "If you have made it to 35 and you are unmarried, you are a leftover woman. You are what is left. Men know that there is something likely wrong with you." He has been recorded several times making derogatory statements about women and even some men. One time, a man called and identified as a phlebotomist. Bored with the man's talks, Samuel said to him, "Get the fuck off my phone, bitch. Go take blood, boy." He was also recorded once telling a woman that was being stingy with sex after she had given up her womb before she got a ring. If you opened your mouth after hearing that, just understand that how Kevin Samuels said it is a lot worse than I am putting it. The list goes on, proving the point that Samuels was a harsh and some might say bitter man who died leaving all his bitterness around the world and in the heart of men and women. Many people have taken to the internet to celebrate his death, as I earlier said, and their reasons lie in the above commentaries of Kevin Samuels and his extremely wrong ways of putting down women and promoting toxicity. Some celebrities also took to the internet to express their displeasure with the life and coaching pattern of Kevin Samuels. Ernest Owens on Twitter tweeted, "Kevin Samuels has made a career off of shamelessly disgracing Black women for profit. He emboldened the most toxic individuals to project tired and harmful narratives about Black women. Dead or alive, what a disgraceful life to live. That's all I've got for that misogynist." A user on Twitter tweeted, "Kevin Samuels made a career off of bashing women and upholding oppressive gender standards, and y'all want us to take the high road when we find out he passed away?" While there were numerous comments on how awful Kevin's life was, some others came out in defense of the YouTuber, saying that despite how awful he lived or how many derogatory statements he made about women, nobody should celebrate the death of someone. They should consider his family and friends who loved him. They should focus more on the good, even if little, and let the bad slip away so the dead can rest in peace. Some of those who commented include Ji Gong on Twitter, who tweeted saying, "You a sick individual to celebrate someone passing. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels." A lady tweeted, "Black women talk about Black men's toxic behavior all the time, but if you dare speak the truth about their toxic behavior, you'll be shamed into silence. No one is allowed to criticize Black women for their toxic behavior, not even Black women themselves. Kevin Samuels proved it." Another user on Twitter supported Kevin Samuels, saying, "Kevin Samuels did not target Black women. He targeted irresponsible, delusional women, many of whom happen to be Black. Black women do not own the patent on being irresponsible or delusional. If it don't apply, let it fly. Stop giving cover to problematic people." Kevin Samuels' death was reported by a woman who called 911, saying she had spent the night with him in his home in Atlanta before he died. She said she called for a defibrillator after Kevin had collapsed. Phew, what a long and toxic backstory. Well, at least you now have a solid overview of what prompted Vivica to say what she said. Vivica openly shared this opinion of hers, claiming that the YouTuber and image consultant's death was karma for his comments and actions regarding women. During her appearance on Fox Soul streaming show, Cocktails with Friends, Vivica was quoted to have said, "This man was a hypocrite, in my honest opinion. He was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African American women consistently." She added to this by saying, "I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma you put out, the negativity you put out in the world. When that karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind." So the fact that he keeled over real quick and was supposed to be with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality, rest in peace. It is really sad news to hear about the death of someone regardless of how they lived their life, and while we wait the official cause of his death, we wish Kevin Samuels is resting in peace wherever he is. Do you think Vivica was right to say what she said soon after the death of the YouTuber? What are your thoughts on Kevin Samuels and the legacy he left behind? Who do you think is the woman who was with him? Some fans are of the opinion that Kevin isn't dead. Do you think so? We'd like to know your thoughts, so drop them in the comments section and stay tuned for more true celebrity stories.